Welcome to Audit Archive, where we run you through some of the most questionable and rather atrocious police encounters. Today, we're looking at a case where an elderly man with lung conditions was pepper sprayed by a police officer during an arrest, despite being compliant, leading to his death from respiratory failure nearly 3 weeks later. The officer has been charged with potential homicide. On July 6, 2020, the Trenton Police Department received a concerning call from Joseph Ayers' son, presumably regarding an altercation with the mother of his child, notwithstanding his own outstanding warrants. Acting swiftly, Trenton PD dispatched a unit to investigate and resolve the matter. Upon reaching the scene, they encountered Mr. R's son at the door, attempting to dismiss the officers, only to be later replaced by Mr. R himself. As the situation unfolded, it became apparent that his son's involvement with law enforcement was not limited to this incident, with revelation of an arrest warrant adding complexity to the encounter. With the knowledge of the warrant, additional units from the department arrived at the scene, further intensifying the already tense atmosphere. The presence of multiple police units seemed to exacerbate the apprehension felt by Mr. R. The incident is captured on the body cameras of the responding officers.
Picking up? Yeah.
I can't hear what you're saying. I can't hear you. Why are you talking through the door? Do you want to speak with us? I'm confused.
I do, but
hold up, my man. You called us.
Yeah, I did. Cause
all right, so do you want to talk to us?
Called y'all on me. That's why I called
y'all. My man, I don't even know what you're talking about. You call us here. We come here.
We don't know what's going on.
You talking about you don't want to speak to us? My man, I'm not about to.
The majority of the story is. The majority of the story is my baby mom called the cops on me trying to get false evidence. Bro, I'm not talking to you. Ain't you walking away, bro?
I'm getting my badge. I'm thinking you got the wrong.
Nah, I don't. I don't trust cops, though.
If you don't trust us, why you called us?
Because I want to make sure my shit ain't right, so I ain't getting locked up for no false evidence. That's why.
What false evidence? We don't even know what's going on.
Y'all find out when y'all get a report or whatever, and then y'all probably come back and see me one of these days because of falsified evidence. But the story is I got into an altercation with my baby mom, and I tried to call to explain the situation, and the dude, I guess the dispatcher I was talking to, sent y'all when I told him to send a responding officer that responded to the call.
Yeah.
Well, we come from all the way out west.
Yeah, this is not even our district.
Yo.
I don't know. You called us here. That's all I'm coming here for, to see what you want.
Oh, all right then. Never mind. Just pimp off then, bro. Shit like that.
What's your name?
Nah, don't come to my house. No, have house arrest.
Can I come to my house?
Who are you?
That's my dad.
I own the house.
All right.
No, you can't come to my house,
bro. You gotta have restraint.
What's your name?
Huh?
Sorry.
What's your name?
You want to come to the house?
What's my name?
What's his name?
Why, I told you to pimp off?
What's his name?
What's your name?
I told you to pimp off?
Yeah, what's your name?
You mad 'cause I told you to pimp off?
What's your name, man?
Joe, come here.
No, I'm not. I'm not, because I don't trust cops, bro. You just came to my porch real aggressive, my man.
Listen. I'm gonna explain to you, because you own the house. This is how I'm gonna tell you. He got a warrant, and he's under arrest.
You've been real aggressive.
He's got to go. We can come in whether you like it or not.
Come to the house no more.
Do I know you?
What?
I don't know if you're angry or not. You come on this porch and talk.
There is a warrant. We can come in whenever we want.
You talking in the window like you retarded.
We could get the warrant.
I don't know, but you called us, so don't call us.
We could get the warrant. That's no problem.
Go to you gotta do. He's not coming to that house.
Crazy, bro. Like, no, I got a dog right here too. Like, y'all about to shoot my dog, man.
Yes, I will.
We do what we gotta do.
I will shoot your dog. If a dog gets sick on me, if a dog gets shot on me,
Dude, you better come outside.
if a dog gets sick on me, if a dog gets sick on me.
728 dispatcher. Can you send us another unit to 711 Monmouth?
Nah, this is his house.
Put that gun away, man.
He told me he gonna get a dog on me.
Ain't no dog. You see a dog, put your gun away.
He telling me he gonna get a dog on me.
No, you pull that gun out for one reason. You pull that gun out.
Because he said he got a dog.
Ain't no dog.
Right from the outset, it was evident that one of the officers adopted a highly confrontational stance, escalating the situation to the point of drawing his service weapon from its holster. This occurred when Mr. R's son informed the officer that he couldn't enter the house due to the presence of a dog. Such confrontational behavior and the raised voices from the officer contradicted the primary objective of these investigations, which is de-escalation. In New Jersey, the repercussions for police officers who unnecessarily draw their weapon can vary depending on the circumstances. Drawing a weapon without a valid reason or in a situation where its use is unjustified can lead to severe consequences for the officer. Officers are expected to strictly adhere to guidelines regarding the use of force and firearms, and any deviation from these protocols may result in disciplinary measures, internal investigations, suspension, or even termination from duty. Moreover, the officer's eagerness and insistence on entering the house without consent or a warrant fundamentally violate constitutional rights. The Fourth Amendment explicitly asserts the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrant shall issue but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized. This provision safeguards individuals from unlawful searches and seizures, and any attempt to search the house without proper authorization would directly contravene this safeguard.
I don't know what he got. He in there running in there like he's crazy.
He's okay. You're running your mouth though, sir.
I'm talking. He's talking about he got a dog. What? How would I know anything about a dog if he ain't say it? So don't bring it up. He's telling me he got a dog and it can bite me.
I gotta go to the house. That's why you ain't coming to the house.
All right, so it's a dog. He just said about his dog can bite me. So I say, yeah, I'll shoot it. Do I know anything about you having a
I
dog?
don't know nothing either. Why you pull a gun out?
Because he said he got a dog and it'll bite me.
I don't care. You don't see no dog, did you?
I don't care what I say.
Did you see a dog?
I don't care what I say. If he say he got one and it can bite me.
I don't care. I can say I got a goddamn lion in the house. What's that matter?
That's right, so I need to be prepared for it.
Prepared.
That's why I'm going to be prepared for it. If somebody going to get a dog that's sick me,
you just pull that damn gun out.
If somebody say they got a dog and it's going to bite me, I'm going to be prepared for it.
Listen,
so now what?
Come to my house.
So now what?
Go get a Woodsie. Go get somebody.
I got a warrant. I got a warrant. I got one.
No, go get one. I don't see.
I got a warrant. I got a warrant.
Okay. Let's have this
728 dispatch.
Can
you send a sergeant to our location? They want to speak with a sergeant. We're going to have a sergeant come out.
Whatever,
and they can come explain everything that's going on.
Okay. Okay.
Can you send a sergeant to our location at 711 Monmouth?
I'm just not letting nobody in the house no more. No problem.
Amidst the standoff, the officers persistently asserted the existence of a warrant, yet none could produce it when requested by Mr. R. This impasse endured for an additional 5 minutes, until one officer made a move to physically restrain Mr. R. Startled by this sudden escalation, Mr. R instinctively recoiled, prompting the officers to intensify their efforts to detain him, exacerbating the already fraught situation. Citing New Jersey Statute Title 2C, Section 2C 29-2, a person is guilty of a disorderly persons offense if he purposely prevents or attempts to prevent a law enforcement officer from effecting an arrest. 2. Except as provided in paragraph 3, a person is guilty of a crime of the 4th degree if he, by flight, purposely prevents or attempts to prevent a law enforcement officer from effecting an arrest. 3. An offense under paragraph 1 or 2 of subsection A is a crime of the 3rd degree if the person A. uses or threatens to use physical force or violence against a law enforcement officer or another, or B. uses any other means to create a substantial risk of causing physical injury to the public servant or another. Despite Mr. R being the homeowner, he cannot be charged with preventing an arrest of his son by not allowing the officers to enter his house, as doing so would violate his Fourth Amendment rights. Nonetheless, the officers persist in unlawfully detaining him.
I just want to make sure the sergeant just come out here. Since you say you want to speak with somebody, I have somebody come out here.
You're just not walking in my house without no warrant no more. It was done before. They happened again.
One. We're going to have one.
Okay.
We're going to have one.
All right.
Where's the sergeant at? Sergeant coming?
Officers came to my house to check something out, right? They came to try and find something. That's what they did.
Because we're going to have one.
Okay. All right. I want to see a warrant. You're not coming to my house with no warrants no more. That's it.
I get it.
That's twice it happened. Okay. All right. When it comes to the warrant, then you go.
No, the sergeant's going to tell you.
Tell me what?
Sergeant's being requested.
What are you searching my house for?
I ain't say searching. We're coming to talk to him. We're going to get Joe. That's what he said his name was, Joe, right? Because he never gave us his name. But you called him Joe, so we're going to talk to Joe. No, you said Joe. I don't care. It's Joe.
Whatever.
That's what we're looking for.
Whatever.
We're looking for Joe.
All right. No, there's nothing like that. He pulled his gun out and said he was going to shoot the dog. That's what he said.
Yeah, I did say that.
Yeah, that's why.
Are we still having a misunderstanding? I thought we was done with that.
That's why all these officers are here.
That's not why we're here.
But why they here then?
No, that's why I want a sergeant to come out.
The other officer just said something about shooting.
Just calm down. You being phony right now, but I get it.
I'm not being phony.
I get it.
Did you say?
I get it.
He just said he's out because of the law was about shooting. There's no shooting.
Yeah, he's just all over the place. He's concerned about his son. I get it. He's gonna get clarified right now. We're here for your son.
Silence is golden.
For what?
It is.
What are you here for?
We want to talk to Joe. Joe, a grown man. He had a lot of mouth. Now he don't want to come out. He called us here. You just say you know nothing about it, so therefore ain't nothing else to talk about with you, because you don't know.
Then why you keep on talking about it then?
Because you just said what I'm here for. You just asked.
I'm talking to myself.
Well, you're talking to yourself, so I don't know if you're crazy. You need to go to psych?
Yeah, psych, yeah. Are you crazy?
Well, step out then. Let's take you to psych. Crazy? You need to go to psych?
Are you crazy?
Do you
need to go to psych?
You just said you
I'm
were
asking
talking
you
to
a
yourself.
question. Huh?
You just said you was talking to yourself. I was
I
talking
can't
to you.
talk now. All of a sudden now, if someone talks with stuff, they're crazy now?
I just asked you,
so you keep on twisting shit around, so officer.
It's a yes or no.
You're twisting shit around.
Just say yes or no.
Twist what you want to twist.
Yes.
Twist what you want to twist.
I asked you, do you want to go to crisis?
Huh? Do you want to go?
No.
Huh? You're talking now.
I answered the question.
You keep on talking about right?
Yeah.
About shooting people and shooting dogs.
No, I said that.
Yeah, okay.
That was already done
So
with.
are you crazy?
But I asked you.
Are you crazy?
No, I answered it.
If you go, I'll go. How's that?
I just answered your question.
If you go, I'll go. How's that?
You just said you was crazy.
Huh?
What's your name?
Bishop, my name is. You didn't come see me.
All right, no problem. That's right. Come see Joe.
Right, you didn't come see me.
Right, come see Joe.
So we asking my name for it.
Come see Joe. You talking to me or you talking to yourself?
No,
I'm confused.
Are you talking to me? Or are you talking to yourself?
You talking to me? You talking to yourself? Because you just said you talking to yourself earlier. I understand we got a lot of
clowns. I see you officers like twist shit around, don't you?
No, I actually.
Oh yes, you do. Come on, man. Come on. I can see. All you other,
Where's
all
that sergeant
so
at?
cool, but you.
Who's that? The warden?
I don't know, because we got to come all the way out here. I need sergeant.
You know, warrant. You want to walk in the house, you don't warrant.
Did they say who was? Somebody answer up? Yeah, Rose.
That's cool.
You're going to do use. It happened before. I don't know why it happened again. This is why I'm telling you that.
I don't know if you're talking to me or you're talking to yourself.
There we go. You can't hear now.
I just don't know if you're talking to me.
I can't hear you. I'm talking to you, right?
Well, just
you
say
can't
that.
hear now. See, you got a problem, mister.
You're right.
You sure do. You got a problem, officer. You want to twist things around.
I just don't know if you're talking to me or you're talking to yourself.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever. How's that? You hear that? Whatever.
I can hear it. I just don't know if you're talking to me or talking to yourself.
No, don't grab me.
No.
Oh, no.
Not going in.
What are you grabbing me?
We're not going in.
What are you grabbing me
Calm
for?
down.
I ain't calm down. Stop grabbing me. Stop grabbing me. I can go in my own house.
Calm down.
Wait,
Calm down.
What you want to do? I'm calming down.
You're just not
They
going
keep on
in the
grabbing
house.
me.
You're not going in the house.
I'm not going to the house. Stop grabbing.
No.
Get your hands off me.
No, you're not.
I'm not going to the goddamn house.
Put your hands behind your back, sir. Put your hands behind your back.
Ow! What you saying for? Oh, I can't breathe. I can't breathe for real. Ow! Can you understand that, please? I break my arm. I can't breathe.
Roll him to the side. Get him in a cuff and roll him to the side. Sir, you just got pepper sprayed. You need to calm down, all right? You just got pepper sprayed. That's why you cannot breathe. Give me a second. We're going to sit you up.
No. That's the problem.
All right, sit him up. Sit him up.
Let me up,
Sit him up. We're going to sit you up. You need to calm down, all right?
As seen in the footage, things started to escalate yet again when the officer engaging with Mr. R demanded he retreat back indoors. Despite Mr. R's refusal and his assertion of intending to re-enter once the police had left, the officer resorted to physical force, a calculated move aiming to elicit a reaction, thus providing a pretext for detainment or arrest. This action directly contravenes Mr. R's rights under the Fourth Amendment of the United States Constitution, which safeguards individuals against unreasonable searches and seizures requiring warrants supported by probable cause. Amidst the arrest, Officer Nicholas Piotrowski, identified as a bald, white officer, instigated further violence by delivering a blow to Mr. R's head. Even after Mr. R had been effectively subdued, Officer Piotrowski chose to escalate the situation by deploying pepper spray against the compliant, elderly individual. These acts are in direct defiance of the New Jersey Statute 2C3-6, which delineates the justification for the use of force by law enforcement officers. It's imperative to highlight that Mr. R's medical condition, including his various lung conditions, adds significant gravity to the situation. In immediate response to the chemical irritant, Mr. R vocalized his distress, repeatedly uttering the chilling words, "I can't breathe." The use of force raises concerns under New Jersey Statute 2C11-3, which pertains to causing serious bodily injury resulting in death, highlighting the potential severity of the situation. This incident starkly exemplifies an egregious case of police brutality and potential violation of state statutes, as Officer Piotrowski's actions lacked sufficient justification and were carried out in disregards of Mr. R's compliance and the presence of other officers who had already established control over the situation. It is imperative to recognize that Officer Piotrowski's actions represent a blatant infringement upon Mr. R's constitutional rights. Specifically, the United States 8th Amendment safeguards individuals against cruel and unusual punishment, explicitly prohibiting such treatment. Considering Mr. R was unmistakably under police custody at the time of the pepper spray deployment, his rights were unequivocally violated. This egregious breach underscores the gravity of the situation, highlighting the urgent need for accountability and adherence to constitutional principles within law enforcement practices.
We're gonna sit you up.
Dad, you okay? You okay? Breathe, Dad, breathe.
It's because of the pepper spray.
Wait, no. What happened? What happened? Can somebody tell me what happened?
He's being detained, man. I'll tell you what happened. Just step off from me, please. Let me
No,
fair.
we gotta be.
All right. Can you come stand with him so I can talk to her inside?
No, I got a dog in there.
Get my glasses.
House.
They broken, Dad. I got him right here.
Got up here, I'm
Where's the dog?
I don't know where he's at.
I'm straight pepper in the face,
Okay,
man.
calm down.
I am.
Come this way, man. Come this way with me.
Play with best man will play with them.
Come this way. Come on.
Take a message.
I got glasses upstairs. I need some wipe my face, please.
Can I help my dad, please? He's like, oh, we got health problems and stuff. Dad, you gotta start calming down,
I am
Dad.
calming down. I ain't do nothing wrong.
You can't be yelling and shit, though, man.
I wasn't yelling. Please, how you get that? I didn't wipe my eyes.
But I know that.
Can you just wipe my eyes off, please?
I can't go in the house, Dad.
My shirt.
Can I please?
Okay, quickly. I don't think that's gonna help much, man.
I know, that's why I tried to get some milk or something.
It's like milk is not gonna work.
Why the f*** sprayed me for, though?
Minutes to your arrest.
All right, Dad, I just need you to calm down. Don't say nothing else.
The ambulance is coming.
The ambulance coming, Dad.
Yeah, she just ran out when we cuffed him up. She said her daughter, her nephew, her brother, and her boyfriend are inside the house.
Any other glasses?
These broke.
I got come upstairs.
Look at, I don't. Where is Diesel at?
Put him in the yard.
Who got a warrant out?
She has no idea what's going on. She just ran out. I'm waiting on Hodges.
Yeah, I'm asleep.
I know. I just don't.
Dad, where my brother at? That's what I'm saying. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Dad, I need.
What's
You
about
got
me?
your phone so I can call my brother?
Oh, it's about the parking here.
Cause his room door locked. I don't know where. I was just asleep.
I don't get my phone. I don't need.
Who's this?
I need my glasses, though. I need my glasses. Please shut up, everybody!
Listen,
Damn!
And if you step foot off there and start talking to him, you're gonna be pissed off. Okay, so
Let's be quiet, damn!
that's what I'm saying, Dad. Everything.
Will.
Where your glasses at?
Oh, on my, right next to my chair. Give them one of the officers. I ain't got no shit.
Can I please? I'm sorry. You're good, right? So may I go get my dad?
Following the distressing altercation, emergency medical personnel swiftly responded to the scene to assess Mr. R's condition. Upon their arrival, they confirmed Mr. R's genuine struggle to breathe, dispelling any insinuation of a phony illness as suggested by one of the officers present. Without delay, they administered vital oxygen therapy and swiftly transported him to Capital Health Regional Medical Center for urgent medical attention. Admitted to the hospital, Mr. R's condition deteriorated, eventually amounting to his tragic passing on July 24, 2020. This mishandling of the situation stemmed from a blatant disregard for the law, with responsibility for the outcome squarely falling upon Officer Piotrowski. The medical examiner's determination categorically labeled Mr. R's death as a homicide, pinpointing the cause as acute respiratory failure following the use of pepper spray during the arrest of an individual with chronic pulmonary disease and COVID-19. Then, on January 3, 2023, a state grand jury convened and rendered a decision to initiate criminal charges against Officer Piotrowski. Facing the possibility of conviction, Piotrowski could potentially be subject to a maximum sentence of 10 years in prison. State law allows police to use force, including pepper spray, if it's reasonable and necessary. But Attorney General Matt Platkin said Piotrowski's pepper spray use in R's arrest was neither. This officer resorted to using pepper spray during a confrontation with a civilian in a manner that was unnecessary and contrary to his training, mishandling a situation that could have concluded so much differently. Be sure to check out our previous video where we cover another outrageous police encounter.